This video is one full of excitement and hope for any of you that have been waiting for a child or a family member to come home. Prodigals really do come home because one of my very own standers had a spouse come home. There was no communication for several years, no knowledge of what was going on in that person's life. And yet, out of the blue, she received a knock on her door and her husband came home. I wish I could give you more details. I don't have the permission to give you any of the private details because these two people are enjoying the continuation of the marriage that they made at the altar many, many, many years ago, decades ago. Prodigals do come home. Reconciliations do happen. Massive changes of heart. And this one was what we call a suddenly. Zero communication, zero expectation. And all of a sudden, prayers were answered. Now, I want to be careful when I say that because a lot of times when you pray and you don't get a yes, you feel as if your prayers are not being answered. I have felt that way. I feel that way a lot of times, but I know my prayers are answered. I just know that God is sometimes saying yes, sometimes saying no, but many times he's saying, just wait. Hold on, I got this. If it's in my will, which many of the prayers that we pray are, he said, I'm setting it up so that the most number of souls can be saved possible. Will you work with me? Will you be patient with me? Will you wait? Sure, I could bring your child home. Sure, I could bring your spouse home. I could do that today. But if I do, then all these other good things that you're not aware of won't take place. And God is omnipotent. He knows so much more than we do. So that's why he loves our faith, our trust. He loves that we hope in him. He loves that we believe in him. And he does produce fantastic fruit as he produced for this marriage. All of you watching are likely waiting for a prayer to be answered in the affirmative. Maybe you have a child who's been on drugs. Maybe you've been praying for that they just break that addiction. Maybe you have a spouse addicted to porn or gambling, and you beg God to end that. But I want to let you know, or a health crisis, actually. Please cure my family member. But I just need to remind you that this part of our journey down here is the battlefield. One day, when we've come to the end of this journey, we go up the heavenly staircase and we are up here in heaven forever. And for 10 bazillion years, I can't even comprehend. I can comprehend a million. I can comprehend even a trillion. But when we've had trillions of trillions and trillions and trillions of years and joy and laughter and are we even going to remember this short 80, 90, or for some 100 years on this earth? Guys, let me encourage you, carry your cross, carry it with grace, and do not put it down. Do not let Satan win. He is doing everything in his power to get you to put your cross down and to stop following Jesus, to perhaps even follow him. Now, many of you may think you're not going to follow Satan, but Jesus says, if you want to be one of my disciples, which I think all of you watching this does, deny yourself. Oh, I've said this in the past several weeks, several times on these videos. Deny yourself, pick up your cross, follow me. That's what this woman did. She denied herself when other people said, go file for an annulment, file for divorce. Well, they were divorced. Go file for an annulment. Go find someone that makes you happy in this world. She probably could have. But she denied herself that. And she bowed her head in prayer every day. And every day she woke up and said, Lord, I submit to your will. Bring my husband back if it's in your will. Deny yourself, pick up your cross. And she carried that cross for almost a decade. And follow me. And for some, the reconciliations come here on earth. For some, we'll have to wait till heaven. But I just need to remind you, if you've been standing, if you've been waiting, maybe you'll be the one I do the next video about. Maybe you'll get your suddenly. Do not give up. That'll only make Satan smile, and it'll only sadden Jesus. Let him help you carry your cross. He said he would. He said, my yoke is easy, my burden's light. Give it to me. Give your cross to Jesus. Let him carry your yoke. You carry his yoke. Follow him. And you could be the next person receiving your suddenly. I pray we all receive our miracle and that we all receive it soon. But I pray most of all, may God's will be done. I'm Dr. Christine Bacon. Thanks for watching this informational Bacon Bit. And as always, remember to live your life sunny side up.